2026 Moto Guzzi V7 Sport First Ride Review, leaner, sharper, and smarter than ever. Moto Guzzi's V7 has been a part of the motorcycle world since its original launch in 1967. Almost 60 years later, the spirit of the bike lives on, marked by the brand's unwavering loyalty to its signature transverse V-twin engine. While the V7 has consistently won praise for its distinctive look and character, previous models were held back by inconsistent fueling and soft suspension. For the 2026 model year, Moto Guzzi brings meaningful updates to the V7 lineup and debuts. The all-new V7 Sport. Reintroducing the revered V7 Sport nameplate, Moto Guzzi has outfitted this fresh variant with premium features, such as a 41mm inverted front fork, twin Brembo front brake calipers, a tailored sport ride mode, and a 6-axis IMU offering advanced rider safety systems like lean sensitive, traction control, and ABS. The 85x3cc engine, first added to the platform in 2021, returns with refinements. Both the V7 Stone and V7 Special receive enhancements, including new styling, selectable ride modes, and standard cruise control. However, it's the V7 Sport that stands out with upgraded components and advanced rider aids. After spending time riding the V7 Sport in the urban sprawl and scenic hills of Noale, Italy, we found that this motorcycle balances everyday usability with spirited backroad performance impressively well. Exploring the Moto Guzzi V7 Sport, the engine in the V7 has been reworked to comply with Euro 5+ emission regulations, all while delivering more power and torque. At the core of the V7 Sport is the 85x3 air-cooled 90-degree transverse V-twin, a hallmark of Moto Guzzi, which now puts out a claimed 67.3 horsepower at 6,900 RPM and 58.3 pound-feet of torque at 4,400 RPM. Updates include revised valve, timing for the 2-valve heads, and new piston cooling jets to help the engine remain durable despite the added performance. To support the increased output, the airbox volume has been expanded by 27%, and the intake manifold has been reshaped. The dual exhaust system has been retuned to meet emission standards while refining the bike's sound. Fuel and air enter the engine through a 52mm throttle body paired with a ride-by-wire system, delivering precise control over the bore and stroke dimensions of 84.0 mm by 77.0 mm. Underneath, the bike is supported by a steel frame and features a 41mm inverted fork and twin rear shocks, both adjustable for preload. The braking setup includes dual Brembo 4-piston calipers up front. Suspension travel is 5.4 inches at the front and 4.7 inches in the rear. Compared to the V7 Stone and V7 Special, the V7 Sport benefits from more robust brakes. Dual 320mm, floating discs with radial mount Brembo monoblock calipers. In contrast, the other variants use a simpler single-disc arrangement. All 3 versions come equipped with ABS, but only the V7 Sport benefits from Moto Guzzi's new 6-axis IMU, enabling cornering-sensitive ABS. Its lightweight aluminum wheels, and 18-inch front and 17-inch rear, are 4 pounds lighter than those on the Stone, helping keep the curb weight down to 485 pounds. Remarkably, that's just 4 pounds heavier than the Stone, despite the added braking hardware and larger fork. Each bike in the lineup shares a 30.7-inch seat height. Moto Guzzi has leveraged Aprilia's racing technology, most notably their experience with ride-by-wire systems from MotoGP. The electronic setup on the V7 Sport appears to be closely related to the one featured on the Aprilia Tuono 457, which we rode shortly after. This system, combined with the 6-axis IMU, unlocks 3 ride modes: variable traction control, lean sensitive, ABS, and cruise control. Using a new handlebar control and circular LCD dash, riders can toggle between sport, road, and rain modes. Each mode fine-tunes throttle response and traction settings. Sport delivers sharp throttle and minimal TC. Road balances power with medium TC. And rain reduces throttle aggressiveness while maximizing traction assistance. ABS remains constantly active and isn't user-adjustable. For 2026, the full V7 range receives aesthetic refinements. The Stone and Special feature updated design elements, but the V7 Sport is the true visual standout. Led by senior designer Antonio Paglia, The design team sought to give the sport a fresh look while remaining true to Moto Guzzi's timeless design language. Anchored by the signature 5.5-gallon, 21-liter fuel tank, the side covers are resculpted, and on the Sport, they include unique aluminum inserts. The triple clamp and handlebar mounts are crafted to mimic eagle wings, an homage to the brand's heritage. The headlight bracket is constructed from aluminum for added visual impact. Also exclusive to the V7 Sport are 6-spoke alloy wheels designed with eagle wings in mind, along with bar-end mirrors and a sport-style seat with red stitching. What is the Moto Guzzi V7 Sport like to ride? Fire up the V7 Sport, and you are greeted with a throaty exhaust note and the unique vibration of a transverse V-twin. Blipping the throttle in neutral, the engine layout pulls the bike slightly to the right, similar to BMW's Boxer engine. Vibrations are present everywhere in the RPM range, but not uncomfortable. The engine pulses are welcomed and charismatic. Click. Into gear, release the clutch, and get access to gobs of punchy torque. Moto Guzzi claims the V7 Sport is tuned to deliver 95% max torque at 3,500 RPM. The V-twin has great chuggability below 3,000 RPM. Spin the engine up a little more, and its torque-rich character comes to life and continues to pull strong until its soft red line at roughly 7,000 RPM. Short shifting keeps the engine snappy, but when connecting corners, the engine has enough legs to stretch a gear. Its 6-speed transmission is slick shifting, and gear throws are short and precise. Switching ride modes noticeably changes the V7 Sport's personality. Sport mode is punchy and exciting with its strong power delivery and minimal TC intervention. Road mode is enjoyable in the city. A softer throttle response makes the V7 Sport more manageable in stop-and-go traffic. But getting off the line predictably is a challenge due to a vague clutch feel. Rain mode provides a diluted throttle response, while a quick blip of the throttle will momentarily deliver an entertaining torque hit from the crank before restricting the throttle plates for a slow and predictable power delivery. The chassis is capable of a sporty pace on twisting roads despite its limited cornering clearance. The center of gravity is low, and the bike is balanced on all axes. It carries its 485-pound weight well, and is manageable during slow-speed maneuvers. Carving up a mountain pass, the springs provide plenty of hold-up in a straight line, and in the corners, but the non-adjustable compression damping does sacrifice a small amount of comfort on road imperfections in the city.